Hey fam, Josao here again, your mentor with another video. So in this video, I'm going to show you one of the strategies that I used from my previous video where I was able to take $25 to up to $216. All right. So you guys requested I showed you the setup for this particular strategy. So I'm going to show you how to set up the indicators, the rules that are basically you need to follow for confirmation, and how you can do your entry, the zoom level, and a whole lot more. And if you stay till the end, I'm going to show you the market like I've tested, and this strategy I have about what 70 to 80% win rate. So first, let's go ahead and set this particular indicators. All right, let me just show you how to use the strategy. So whether you are using MT4 or MT5, you can basically just follow the process. Okay, so you tap the screen, you're going to see indicators. Okay, if you are using Android, you just go to setting to the top, so you go to indicators. The first indicator which we are going to basically add, okay, is called the moving average. All right, so you scroll down, you just scroll down, you look for what moving average under this trend. Okay, trend, you see moving average. Now let's go slowly, so I'll show you guys how to customize this, how to arrange this. Okay, so for this period, ensure you put what 21. Okay, 21 through 1. The shift is going to be 0. The method change it to what exponential. Okay, then apply to. All right, you put close. Okay, then the level, you just basically just leave this all for this one. Then when it comes to basically the style, all right, I'm gonna change mine to black. All right, I will tell you the reason. Just select what black. Okay, then you increase this thickness, then you are done with this particular one. You go. So this is what you are basically seeing. Okay, this is what basically you are seeing, the indicator which we have added. This is the 21 moving average. Okay, the reason why I decided to select black is because my background is what white, so it's going to be visible. Okay, so we are done with this. Then we go again to indicators. All right, so we have set this moving average. The next indicator which we are going to now add is the relative strength index, which is called the RSI. So you just tab here, then you scroll. Okay, under this oscillators, you are seeing RSI, relative strength index. I'm going very slowly so you guys can just follow up. So the period here is going to change. Our period is supposed to be 1. Okay, apply to is going to be what? Close. All right, then for this our levels, okay, we are going to put what? We add levels 90 and we have 10. Okay, so these are just our levels. Okay, 90, 10. Then you can basically give the color. All right, so we just like, let's say we take black. Okay, for the color, so you see basically the levels. I'll show you that shortly. So we don't want this, we delete this. You just want 90, 10. Okay, then you go down and you'll go with what? All time frames. Okay, we go with all time frame, then you tap this. So now the level, the 90, 10 we selected was for this one. Okay, 90 here, and we have 10 at the bottom. Then you have this black line. That's the reason why I selected the black line, because I'm using what? White background. Okay, I will explain more. Then the next indicator which we are going to basically add, all right, that is basically going to be under indicator window 1, not the main window again. Now under indicator window 1, you press this one. You are going to look for what? Envelopes. All right, envelopes. On that trend, the third one you are seeing envelopes. So we are going to go with what? The period is going to be 70. All right, the shift is going to be what? 0. The deviation, we are just going to change the deviation to 0.900. Okay, 0.900. The method is simple. We have close. The level, forget about the level. Then you come to what? The upper band. Okay, the upper band, let's just select blue. Okay, let's just select blue and ensure like what you increase the thickness. All right, the lower band, let's go for red, because yeah, these are the colors that are more familiar. So you increase this one. Okay, so the period is what, 70, the shift is 0, deviation is 0.900, the same as 0.9. The method is what, simple. Okay, forget about the level, all time frame, then you just having done. So you see, this is what we have basically what done. Okay, so this is basically what we have done. This is what our envelope, which we have basically what set. So now the final indicator which we are like going to basically add now is, we come to this again under what, indicator window 1, tab here. We are going to add moving average. Okay, moving average. So this moving average, the period is now going to be 10. Okay, so you can basically watch the video for the first time, and you'll be taking notes. All right, then the shift is 0, the method is exponential. Okay, this is going to be close, and let's select black again. Okay, for style, then we have this particular indicator. Hope like you guys are understanding this one. All right, so we have basically what, arrange our indicator. Okay, we have basically arranged this our indicator. So now I need to show you guys how to basically use this particular strategy. Okay, so after adding all these particular ones, now I'll explain this one. The process is very easy. This is what, our overbought, this 90 area which you are seeing. This means like what, the buyers have pushed the price all the way up. So when the price basically reaches this our 90 area, okay, it basically means like what, you are going to be looking for your sell opportunities. Why? Cause what, the buyers have pushed the market all the way up, just like you are seeing from this particular black line now. Okay, this moving average, what, the buyers what, push the price all the way up, and this was the black indicator. I'll just say the black, which is the 10 moving average, but I'll say black so we all okay follow together. So when the market reaches here, what do you notice? What, sellers push the market down. Okay, then when you go to the bottom where you are seeing what, this our 10 level, okay, this is our oversold. It means like what, the sellers what, the sellers push the price down. Now they are tired, the buyers are going to what, enter the market. So this way you look for what, your buy opportunity. So in simple explanation, just take this as what, your supply and demand. Okay, the 90 is going to be what, the supply, and the 10 is going to be your demand, or support and resistance. The support is what, the 10, and the resistance is what, the 90. All right, so we all need to understand this clearly. All right, so now how do you enter and which time frame to use? So the first thing is the zoom level. You are going to zoom like this. The zoom level is what, 3. Okay, so when I mean zoom level, you just crop everything, you open 1 2 3. All right, so you are good like this. So the zoom level is going to be 3 for those that are going to be asking about the zoom level. So now we are not just going to depend on what, these indicators. You need to what, add your price action knowledge. You need to look for what, candlestick patterns. All right, you need to look for candlestick patterns, chart patterns. Okay, so now let's look at this, what happened basically here. For you to basically enter for your sell trade, okay, what is the use of what, this particular what, indicator? All right, what is the use of this our 21 moving average, which we basically add here? For you to enter for a sell after price basically have what, moved up here. Let me take another arrow. After what, the price have basically moved up here, you are not going to enter the market immediately. What you want to basically do is like what, you just want to be looking for what, sell opportunity. So now you come to the chart here, you ensure that what, all what, the candles are what, below what, this particular more black line. Okay, that's where you look. As long as the candles are below, it means like what, the sellers are in strong, all right, have great power to dominate what, the buyers. So that's basically what you do. You see now the market will just drop down, right? So the market what again, the market will drop down. Okay, so this is what, for sell opportunity. This is for sell opportunity. So let's look for another sell opportunity again. This one again here. All right. So this one again you are seeing here. So this is the zoom level. So you zoom like this, then 3. You see, when basically what the price basically what move up. Okay, this is what for buy. When the candles are what above the black line, that's when it's good for you to enter. All right, when the candles are what above the black line, that's when it's good for you to enter. So when there's a crossover here, you wait for the candle. This is the 15-minute time frame. I've basically been using this on the 15-minute time frame. It's very very active for my scalping and all. Okay, and I've also used this on H1, and I will show you like the PR that I've basically tested. You can also try what the crypto, you can try forex and synthetic indices, but they have been active on synthetic indices. Okay, so let's look at this other one again. This was another sell opportunity. Okay, so this another sell opportunity as well. So price what is below our black line, right? And you can see from here the market just moved down immediately. Okay, so the market just moved down. So you can basically just check this out. So you look here again. If you want to basically enter for this buy, you want what when the candle what are above this particular area. Okay, when the candle are this particular area, then you can just what go for your buy trade. Now how do you basically set what take profit? Okay, how do you set take profit? Because you might want to basically ask this particular question. Now to set the take profit, you look for the previous high. Let's say you are going for a buy. Okay, let's say now you want to go for like what this buy. All you basically need to do is like you look for the previous high, then that's where your take profit is going to be. I basically don't use stop loss. All right, I basically don't use stop loss. If you watch my flipping videos and all, I basically don't trade with stop loss. However, if you basically want to set your stop loss, make sure you just go below what your entry. For example, now we notice like yeah, this is where you are supposed to what enter. The candles are above here, so your stop loss is just going to be below this area. Okay, below the wick of what this particular area. All right, below the wick of this particular area. But before you enter, you must be able to identify this on the chart. The chart must basically tell you. Let's go to the current. Okay, so now let's say you enter for what your buy in this particular area. You see there was a buy, right? The market just moved, so you can just look for what the previous high. Like this was what the previous high, so which means definitely you are going to reach what your take profit. You see, you look what for the previous high in this particular area. All right, you look in this particular area for what where the buyers were able to push the market up. So if you enter here again, that's where you're just going to set what your take profit. Another thing again, before you enter again, you must basically try to identify what these key levels. So let's say these are what your key levels. Okay, let's say this is your demand. Okay, or this is what they support. You must be able to identify this level again on the charts like this. Okay, so they must be able to basically tally. Now don't rush to basically enter the trade as soon as what the trade the black line, all right, crosses above this 10 level for a buy. You want to wait until they are above, the candles are above what the black line, then you can enter. For a sell, you want the candles to be below the what black line, then you can basically enter for what a sell. Okay, you can just see how you can just play with this particular strategy. All right, you can basically just see how you can play with this particular strategy. You can also use the 5 minutes as well. All right, you can also use what the 5 minutes as well. Like in situation like this, now we are in like this is the current price of four, this is step index, this is the 5 minutes. Now the black line is I am planning to what, let me just show you guys. This black what the black line is about trying to cross above. Okay, we should be what just telling us, signaling us like okay, we should be waiting to see buy opportunities. Okay, but are you going to enter now? No, you allow what this particular indicator. Okay, you allow what the price to move above the black, then you are going to see like this. Okay, so you can basically try what for scalping the 5 minutes and all. Otherwise, if you enter now, you might just be in drawdown. Okay, it might plays out for you, but it's just going to take time. For example, let's say we go with this for a buy. So now we are already what in on this trade. Okay, we are already on this particular trade. Now let's say if I just enter for this buy and I want to set what my take profit. Where am I going to set my take profit for this particular trade? I'll look for the previous high. Okay, so this is for the previous high, but now I don't want to basically just go up to this particular what level. So what I'll basically do is like I'll just set my take profit up towards this level, and I'll just go like this. So in case now what price basically moves up like this, it reaches here, okay, then I'll do what it will just hit my take profit. Then if I want to set stop loss, where am I going to set the stop loss? My stop loss is going to be what this particular level. Okay, maybe I want to risk like what $5 to make what $10, 1:2. All right, risk to reward ratio. So like this, but I basically don't use what stop loss. Okay, so we are already up what $1. Okay, so you just need to exercise patience for what the trade to basically play out. So which pairs am I going to recommend so you try this? You might try your pair, but I've tried using what V75. I've been very active. V25 active. Step index has been active. V10 has been active, and also ZAO. Bitcoin also have been active. EUR USD, yeah, that's one pair I want you to basically pay attention if you are trading currencies. EUR USD, all right, that's also what be very very active. Okay, the pair has been very active, so you can see like what I'm risking what $5 to make $11. That is 1:2.1 1.2 risk to reward ratio. Okay, which is like what pretty much it. So I'll do more videos in the future about this particular strategy. I'll go what live account, all right, again, so you guys can basically see this is just like what setup of the strategy. Okay, this is basically what just set up. I'm not planning to take any kind of trade. I just want you guys to basically what know how this strategy basically what works. Okay, that's why I just opened this particular trade. So I'll try to do other flipping videos so you guys can basically see how this strategy works. But I believe you now understand the concept of what setting stop loss and setting what your take profit at this using this particular what indicator. Okay, so this is basically it. So you see from here, this is the 1 minute time frame. When the candles are what above, then you can just what enter. You see where my take profit is, right? So this is where my take profit is currently. Okay, so you see where my take profit is. This is where my take profit. This is what the previous high. All right, then this is what the low. So it's just going to be what 1:2. All right, risk to reward ratio. So guys, if you do have any question, don't hesitate, please. Okay, drop them in the comment section, and please know I don't have any special strategy to sell to you. If you basically want to join my telegram where I send one daily setup, I send signal, ensure to only use the link in the description of this particular video. Okay, just use the description, then I'll basically you just join the group. Whenever I take trade, I will share the signal, the setup and everything, then we can basically trade together. You can also join what the mentorship. All right, it's going to start on the 4th of November. So if you basically want to join the final mentorship, I also offer that. Okay, so guys, pretty much that's it for this particular strategy. Drop your question, please don't hesitate. Drop your questions. If you have any doubts, don't do the wrong thing. Just drop your question in the comment section and I'll try to respond. If it gives me the cause to do another video again, I'll try to what do another video. Alright guys, that's basically it for this particular strategy. Thanks a lot. I'm Josaro from Sierra Leone, West Africa.